All right, the first one you have to do, number 2. It tells you that the slope is -3 and the y-intercept is 5. Remember, with all these, we want to put them, we need two things. We know the slope and the y-intercept. Once we know those two things, it's easy. We just need to put them in this form. So for this one, it's going to be y equals m is -3. Don't forget the x. It's +5, so it's +5. There's number 2. Number 4, there's two ways to do this. In order to find slope, we could use rise over run, or we could just use the way we've been using. 0, 5, and 1, 0 are our points. So we're going to use x1, y1, x2, y2. So what we need to do here is y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. When we do that, remember, so y2 is 0 minus y1, which is 5. Well, x2, 1 minus 0, so it's going to be -5 over 1, which just we know simplifies to -5. So that is our slope here. Once we know our slope, to find y-intercept, we put it in this formula up here. So we're going to use this first point. We can just use this first point here. So instead of y, we're going to plug, remember, we're just plugging this point in. So instead of y, we're going to put 5 equals m is -5, x is 0 plus b. -5 times 0 is 0, so we get 5 equals b. We have our slope, we have our y-intercept, so it's going to be y. We always want to put it back in this form here. Y equals -5x plus 5. Number 6. The 2 points we have are 4, 6 and -4, 0. Remember what we said, it doesn't matter which one is x1 and which one is y1. We'll just put them in order. We're going to do 0 minus 6 over -4 minus 4. We get -6 over -8. A negative over a negative is a positive, so this is going to be +3 over 4 if we simplify it. That's our slope, remember. To find our y-intercept, we're going to do the same thing we did in the green. We'll use this first point here, I guess. So it's going to be 6 equals, Landon, let Max in, 3 over 4 times 4 plus b. This cancels out. If you just use your calculator, you find out that equals 3. So it's going to be 6 equals 3 plus b. Subtract 3 from both sides. 3 equals b. So that means it's going to be y equals our slope, 3 over 4, x plus b, which is 3. 8. Our points we were given were 0, 4 and 6, 13. We must find slope first. We label them x1, y1, x2, y2. 13 minus 4 over 6 minus 0. We get 9 over 6. That simplifies to 3 over 2. Remember, we leave it as an improper fraction, not a mixed number. Leave it as improper fraction. Now we're going to use what we put in purple up there, y equals mx plus b. We'll use this point in this slope. So it's going to be 4 equals m is 3 over 2. X would be 0 plus b. Well, we know this equals 0, so we're left with 4 equals b. To write in the right form, y equals 3 over 2x plus 4. Number 10. -1, -9. And 6, 5. X1, Y1, X2, Y2. 5 minus -9 over 6 minus -1. So that's going to be, if you put that in your calculator, that equals 14 over 7, which simplifies to 2. That's our slope. Find y-intercept. Let's use the second point this time just so we can stay with the positives. If you use your first point, that's fine. You would have got the right answer if you did it the right way. 5 equals, so that's y equals mx. M is 2, x is 6, plus b. 12, 5 equals 12 plus b. Subtract 12 from both sides. You getting all this, Brad? -7 equals b. So we have our slope, we have our y-intercept. Y equals 2x minus 7. Last one we'll talk about, number 12. -4, -21. 1, -1. X1, Y1, X2, Y2. Oops, didn't mean to do that. -1 minus -21. 1 minus -4. This equals +20. This equals +5. Simplifies to 4. Let's just use the second one. So y is going to be -1 equals m, which is -4, times x, which is 1, plus b. -4 times 1 is -4. Add 4 to both sides. 3 equals b. So we have our slope, we have our y-intercept. Y equals 4x plus 3. That is your answer. For number 16, A would have been y equals 23x plus 30. And then I'm not worried about B right now, but C would be $214.